On indictment BRCR 2013-0983-A, where you're charged with the crime of murder, the jury returning a verdict of murder in the first degree. And in consideration of the crime for which you now stand committed, you are sentenced by order of the court as follows. You are committed to the MCI Cedar Junction for the term of your natural life without the possibility of parole. On BRCR 2013-0983-B, where you were charged with the crime of unlawful possession of a firearm, after the jury finding you guilty and the court in consideration of the crime for which you now stand convicted, you are punished by imprisonment to MCI Cedar Junction for a term of not less than 2.5 years to not more than 3 years, committed concurrent with the life sentence imposed on count A. On BRCR 2013-0983-C, where you're charged with the crime of unlawful possession of ammunition, after being convicted by the jury, you now stand convicted, and in consideration of the offense for which you've now been convicted, you are sentenced to the House of Correction for a period of 1 year deemed served. Sir, you have the right to have your case reviewed by the Supreme Judicial Court. Pursuant to General Laws Chapter 22E, Section 3, you're required to supply a sample of your DNA to be included with the statewide DNA database. You're assessed a victim witness fee in the amount of $90, and you'll be given time credit for time spent in confinement pending disposition of this case. By agreement of the parties, time credit will start on the date of his arrest, which is
June 26,
2013. June 26, 2013. At this point, sir, you stand committed and you're in the custody of the court officers pending execution of your sentence at the state prison.
And by the way, as we're talking, I'm just being told we've got some new video. Go ahead and roll it and let's watch this together. These are obviously aerial pictures.
I can't see it if they could throw it on for
I will
me.
walk you through this, Larry Levine. This Aaron Hernandez here, shackled at his feet and hands, is being walked out of this big white van and into this concrete, through this concrete wall with all this wiring and into this prison. So that's the first glimpse we've had of him going into maximum security prison. So you're telling me, if you're talking about Aaron Hernandez being able to be out and about and playing basketball with the general population, so he won't be isolated?
No, not really. And remember, this place is just a reception center for the state of Massachusetts, where they kind of send everybody here. Yes, it's maximum security, but they've got another place called Sousa Baronski, which is also a maximum security institution. So he may eventually end up there. The Department of Corrections, they are the sole deciding factor of where you serve your time. It's not a jury, it's not the judge. So he may end up anywhere in the Massachusetts system that has high security maximum inmates.